Okay. Can you just state your name and your position?
Certainly, my name is Councillor Andrew Ewing. I'm the Deputy Mayor of Lisburn.
Okay, Andrew. Um, in terms of road accident safety, what do you feel is the main cause of accidents? Would it be mobile phones or just distractions or?
Yes, I think people do need to pay more attention while they're driving. A lot of accidents are caused by people basically not concentrating.
Yeah.
Mobile phones are a huge factor. People are still, it's crazy, even to be on your mobile while you're driving. Some people, you actually see them, some of them are texting while they're driving, which is it's just an accident waiting to happen. So yes, definitely people need to pay more attention. Sometimes their mind's elsewhere.
Yeah.
They're thinking about what's for tea, and it's whenever you least expect it, that's whenever accidents happen.
Well, just in your own personal opinion, but not by based on fact or anything, how do you think these accidents can maybe be prevented in the future?
Well, people need to stop using their mobiles for starters. They also need to keep their speed down as well. Speed's a huge contributory factor. People should stick to the speed limits. And people just need to pay more attention around them, I think we could save a lot of lives just by more education.
Yeah. Well, from your position here in the council, has there been any noticeable decrease in accidents or maybe an increase?
I think it's been a bad year. I really do. I mean, just seen a few weeks ago, sadly, there was a man killed in Dromore, it was a tragic accident. Somebody coming off the carriageway and just went into him. Probably the last thing he expected that day. That it was his last day on earth, and it's tragic. I think it has been a bad year. The start of the year got off to a very bad start. There seemed to be quite a lot of fatalities. So no, I think more needs to be done to make our roads safer.
Yeah. Okay. Well, just again, in your opinion, do you think that young drivers are more dangerous than, say, older drivers?
Well, I think young drivers, obviously, they've just passed their test. They don't have the experience on the roads. Experience comes with time. And yes, I'm not trying to label all young drivers bad drivers, because there's some excellent, very responsible young drivers. But certainly, if you've just passed your test, you're inexperienced, and experience comes with time. Plus, it's important people keep their speeds down as well. Drive carefully.
There's a friend of mine who has this theory that R plates, well, mainly R plates, not as much L plates, but R plates, it feels more as a label, more as like a warning sign to like other drivers, and it sort of makes them biased towards that driver almost. How do you feel about that? Do you think that sounds?
I think it's important for people to, that the people do need to display R plates. That first year of driving after your test is crucial, and I think it does warn other people that people are maybe just past their test. That's not to say some young drivers just pass their test and are excellent drivers, but I think it's important too that the police are able to keep an eye on who's just passed their test and who's not, so that they obey the speed limits.
Okay, and then just the last question here. Of course, I'm sure you've seen the DOA and the DOE adverts, like adverts in television and signs and everything like around the road.
Yes.
But just in your own opinion, do you think that there's enough attention being drawn to, do you think that people's being educated enough about road safety and
There's no question. The Department of the Environment are very active on trying to promote road safety awareness, and some of the adverts are quite hard hitting, and they need to be, to get the message home that the roads are deadly out there if we don't pay attention and keep our speed down. So I think there is a drive there to make the roads safer, and I do think the Environment Department are doing their best. However, more needs to be done, and the figures show that, some people just aren't listening.
Yeah, okay, right. Thank you for this interview, Andrew.
No problem.
Thank you very much.
Very welcome. Hope that was okay.